Hello and welcome everybody to this week's Market Share, the short weekly segment brought to you by MKR, where we bring you all the noteworthy news and updates surrounding digital media and the world today. I'm your host, Genevieve, and we've got some awesome stories for you today, so let's get started. First up, let's talk about how Instagram and TikTok are evolving to grow with their audiences. For TikTok, their platform usage has quadrupled since 2021, despite the regulatory challenges it's facing, and it remains an important platform to understand for marketers. TikTok users from ages 18 to 24 fell 10% from 2022 to 2024, while users from 25 to 34 fell only 2%. But groups from 35 to 44, 45 to 54, and 55 to older all grew, which isn't too shocking. This is usually the trend that hits platforms. They go in aiming to reach the younger population, then the user base grows to the older generations after a few years. Since the audience for this landscape is diversifying so much, Instagram is trying to make it easier to get people into creating on the platform through trending memes. They want more people to post more often. And in order to do that, they've made it even easier to adding trending memes into your own content. This may include Pedro Raccoon, the head bobbing cat, or basically anything you can think of, as long as Instagram keeps the offerings updated regularly. These could then be overlaid on your reels to make them more engaging and culturally relevant. This type of offering is inspired by TikTok's content creation motivators like duets. Instagram wants to keep the posting of original content growing alongside the usage increase that the platform is experiencing. So overall, highlighting trending memes is just one stepping stone on the path to encouraging more participatory content, and a pretty entertaining one at that. Next up today, PayPal is following a similar plan to Chase Bank as they plan their own ad business based on using data on its millions of shoppers. The company will use the data it generates from tracking the spending behaviors of consumers who use its services, which their new AI ad product, Advanced Offers, should definitely help out with. Advanced Offers utilizes the company's data to help sellers target PayPal users with discounts and personalized promotions, and only charges advertisers when consumers make a purchase. So it's much more budget-friendly than some other ad channels. Now PayPal is looking to sell ads not only to its own customers, but non-endemic advertisers who don't sell products or services through PayPal as well. Instead, those companies would use PayPal to display ads that you would regularly see on other websites or connected TV. PayPal may eventually follow suit of other businesses that process transactions of all sorts and demand higher ad rates than other retailers' ad networks. But with the data and insights they can provide to advertisers, it may just be worth it. Last up today, summer is usually prime time for ice cream brands, but with higher ingredient costs, price-sensitive consumers, and now people who just aren't as hungry because of GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic, the industry is certainly posed with some challenges. Analysts are predicting that there will be a premiumization of ice cream brands that lean into better quality ingredients, nostalgic flavors, and potentially smaller portion sizes. For example, Nestlé later this year will roll out frozen foods called Vital Pursuit to cater to GLP-1 users with smaller portions. Tillamook is strongly communicating the value of their quality and offering smaller sizes. And finally, Jeni's is leaning into flavors that make you reminisce about being poolside, like sparkling cherry pie, snow cone sorbet, and burnt orange dreamsicle. This is an incredible example of how a whole industry has to shift to consumer demand, and the ice cream industry seems to be doing it right. That's all for this week's Market Share. My name's Genevieve, and I'll see you all next week. The short weekly segment. Why can I not get the words out today?